Ershad passes away at the age of 89. He is no more. After suffering from long illness, he left all of us. He will be buried on Tuesday. In this photo you see the deposed Bangladesh dictator Hussain Muhammad Ershad center waving to supporters of Jatiya Party and journalists on the 9th of January. He was leaving the special house where he had been detained since July 1996, after being released on bail. Photo, AFP. Mostly taken from the Daily Star. Photos may not represent the story. This video covers latest information and helps non-natives learn English autolingually. Please subscribe to my channel. Jatiya Party Chairman and former President HM Ershad today passed away at Combined Military Hospital in Dhaka at the age of 89. He breathed his last at 7:45 a.m. Ershad was the leader of the opposition in the parliament. He was also an MP for the 5th time. He had been suffering from various ailments including infection in his lungs and kidneys. He was admitted to CMH on the 26th of June 26. He was kept at the intensive care unit. Subsequently, his condition deteriorated. He was kept on oxygen support on the 30th of June. His first namaz-e-janazah will be held at Dhaka Cantonment Central Mosque after Zohr prayers today. His second namaz-e-janazah will be held at South Plaza of Bangladesh Jatiya Sangsad Complex at 10 a.m. And the third at National Mosque Baitul Makaram tomorrow after Asr prayers. Later, Ershad's body will be kept at the mortuary of the CMH. The body will be flown to Rangpur by a helicopter tomorrow on July 15. There his fourth janazah will be held on the Zilla school premises after Zohr prayers. Later, the military ruler will be buried at Army Graveyard in Dhaka on Tuesday on July 16. On the 24th of April 1982, Ershad usurped state power as the chief martial law administrator by removing the elected government of President Abdus Sattar through a bloodless coup. 3 days later he installed Justice Abul Fazl Muhammad Ahsanuddin Chowdhury as the president. Later, Ershad assumed the country's presidency in December 1983. Following a nationwide mass movement, Ershad was finally forced to step down on the 6th of December 1990. He was arrested in 1991. He was released on bail in January 1997. Ershad was sued in over 26 cases on different charges including corruption. Later, he was convicted in 2 cases. He was acquitted and discharged from 20 cases during the BNP and Awami League tenures. General Manzoor murder and a graft case are still pending against him in 2 separate courts. Ershad continued to take advantage of the country's tricky alliance-based politics. He became a pivotal figure in the political scenario of Bangladesh, especially in forming coalition governments. He was born in 1930 in Dinhata. It was a subdivision of Cooch Behar district of present-day West Bengal in the then British India. His parents were Mokbul Hussain and Mazida Khatun. He was one of 9 siblings. His parents migrated from Dinhata to Bangladesh, the then East Pakistan, in 1948 after the India-Pakistan partition. Ershad married Roshan Ershad in 1956. The couple had a son together. They also adopted a daughter. Later, Roshan went on to become the senior co-chairperson of Jatiya Party, and also a lawmaker and the leader of the opposition in the parliament. He married again in 2000 to Bidisha, his second wife. Later, he made her a presidium member of Jatiya Party. The couple has a son. However, the marriage ended in divorce over a political drama in 2005. Bringing an end to a long and controversial political career that saw many upheavals, HM Ershad today breathed his last at the Combined Military Hospital. Ershad studied in Carmichael College in Rangpur. He graduated from the University of Dhaka in 1950. He was commissioned into the Pakistan Army in 1952 from Officers Training School in Kohat. He was an adjutant in the East Bengal Regimental Depot in Chittagong. Later, he completed advanced courses from the Command and Staff College in Quetta in 1966. After serving with a brigade in Sialkot, he was given command of the 3rd East Bengal Regiment in 1969 and the 7th East Bengal Regiment in 1971. He was reportedly interned along with other Bengali officers stationed in West Pakistan during the 1971 Liberation War and repatriated to Bangladesh in 1973. During his regime, he suspended the country's constitution and parliament. He repressed his political opponents. According to critics, he used religion to gain petty political interest through wooing country's majority Muslims by making Islam the state religion in 1988 by amending the constitution. He formed a political party while holding the office of the Chief of Army and also being at the helm of the government. Following a nationwide mass movement, Ershad was finally forced to step down on 6 December 1990. He was arrested in 1991 and was later released on bail in January 1997. The politician was sued in over 26 cases on different charges including corruption. Later, he was convicted in 2 cases and was acquitted and discharged from 20 cases during the BNP and Awami League tenures. While in jail, he took part in the national elections of 1991 and 1996. He won from all 5 constituencies he took part in. Ershad extended support to Awami League to form a coalition government in 1996. Ershad was sentenced in a corruption case in 2000. As a result, he could not contest the 2001 elections. However, he was released on bail in the case on 9 April 2001. Ershad was elected as lawmaker in 2008, 2014 and 2018 national elections. He continued to take advantage of the country's tricky alliance-based politics. He became a pivotal figure in the political scenario of Bangladesh, especially in forming coalition governments. Despite criticism, Ershad came to be fondly known as Palabandhu by his admirers. He had brought significant changes to the country's local government system. In 1984, Ershad introduced Upazila system in the country. His aim was to decentralize local administration at grassroots level. He expanded the national highway system. He extended the number of districts to 64. He also tried to decentralize the civil and judicial administration. Thanks for watching.